I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
What's going on, moviegoers? So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my updated ranking on the Halloween franchise. Best to worst, in my opinion. There's 11 films that we've gotten now, and Halloween 2018 just came out, and I absolutely loved that movie. I adored it so much. David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, what they were able to put together with this Halloween movie, to consider me the best Halloween sequel of all time, was such a fan service. All the little homages, the soundtrack, you know, bringing back the original cast into this film, Nick Castle, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Carpenter. I mean, this was a fan film for them. This was a passionate film making experience for those two. You know, and that's when movies come out to be the best. When you have people behind the scenes who love and adore the product and put hard work into it. And that's why I think this film succeeded. I really do, because you can even say, you know, some of the Halloween movies that we've gotten in the past were just a cash grab. You know, they weren't passionate filmmakers that were making the films. You know what I mean? But this film, you can definitely tell. And you can tell when movies are made by film lovers, people who adore and work extremely hard to get this project off the floor. You know, in order for them to come up with the perfect script and, you know, call, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis, be like, hey, you know, I got this script, I'll send you it, read it, let me know what you think, and we would love to have you on board. You know, when David Gordon Green contacted her and she read it, and absolutely, and you know, they got John Carpenter to come back and Nick Castle to do some stand-in scenes. You know, it's a passionate made filmmaking experience that they put together in this movie, and I loved and adored it. Now, with that being said, you guys, let's get into this ranking. Like I said, there's 11 films. Coming in at number 11, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. You guys already know I fucking hate Rob Zombie's Halloween. I will never like them. I've given them multiple chances, and I will never, ever, ever, ever like them. No matter what. You can't pay me $1 million. Well, you probably could pay me $1 million. But Halloween 2 is number 11. Halloween, Rob Zombie, is number 10. Number 9, you have Halloween Resurrection. Busta Rhymes kicking Michael Myers' ass with his kung fu moves was so fucking bad. Number 8, you have Season of the Witch. I finally got around to watch it, you guys. I was like, okay, it's all right. Didn't hate it. Then number 7, you have Halloween 5. And then number 6, you have Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. The whole Thorn thing, you know what I mean? Like, don't dive deep into the mythology of Michael Myers. You can't and never will understand madness. That is why the psychiatrist got his fucking head stomped in Halloween 2018. Number 5, Halloween 2. Number 4, you have Halloween 4. Number 3, you have H2O. And number 2, drum roll please, you have Halloween 2018. And number 1, Halloween 1978, directed by John Carpenter, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, that is my ranking. Halloween 1978 will always be my all-time favorite Halloween movie. Will always be my all-time favorite horror movie of all time. I love that film. The simplicity of it, the hard work that I've seen behind the scenes stuff, and to see how they put this film together in 21 days, you know what I mean, with the budget they had and all the, you know, creative techniques they were able to establish in that film was groundbreaking at the time. And I don't think, you know, this film is really recognized enough for being a great horror film, but just a great film in general. You get what I'm saying? Like, that movie was so well made for being in 1978 and being a low-budget independent film. And for me to be, you know, somebody who's deeply in love with the franchise and somebody who wants to be a filmmaker one day, I would love to take lessons from that film, you know what I mean? And incorporate into my own style of filmmaking. You know, I would love to get into horror movie making, you guys. I love horror movies. And I've written some things, you know, here and there, but, you know, it's not masterpieces. You know, I'm not a fucking writer. I'm a fan, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that Halloween movie will always be #1 to me. And, you know, Halloween 2018 grabbed that #2 spot because I really love the essence of what David Gordon Green and Danny McBride brought to the film. You know, and the soundtrack with John Carpenter coming back was absolutely phenomenal. I will have to say that this soundtrack was better than the original soundtrack. You know, and John Carpenter did a great job establishing the old school with new school. You know, that was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. But you guys already know I'm a huge fan of Michael Myers, and I always will remain a huge fan of Michael Myers. Now, with that being said, should we get a sequel to Halloween 2018? Post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about a sequel to Halloween 2018, and what is your ranking of the franchise this far. Post your comments down below, you guys, and thank you for taking time out of your day to watch Zero Productions. Peace.